Baby, I'ma need y'all to get sat for this drama because this Diddy situation just got wilder and his empire is crumbling right before our eyes. Y'all remember how Diddy recently got sued by producer Lil Rod and Cuba Gooding Jr. got named in the lawsuit? Well, Cuba is finally speaking out about the issue and it is not what we expected. Y'all are not gonna believe this, but Cuba spoke against Diddy. Allegedly, their friendship is down in the trenches and it's all because he got named in the lawsuit. Not only that, but he also claimed that Diddy is trying to throw him under the bus and pin the whole thing on him, allegedly. Child, y'all better hop on this because the drama is giving. Okay, so if y'all thought that the Diddy and Lil Rod situation is over, baby, you must be new here because this drama is still going strong. And there is no end in sight anytime soon, especially because Cuba Gooding Jr. is now coming out to slam Diddy and shade him for throwing him under the bus and shading Diddy for being a snitch. If you're wondering how Cuba Gooding Jr. ties into this drama, he was explicitly named in a lawsuit that Rodney Jones, aka Lil Rod, filed against Diddy. In the lawsuit, Rod claimed that while he was working as a producer on Diddy's Love album, he was subjected to some inappropriate activities. Rod claimed in his lawsuit that Diddy allegedly got a bit touchy-feely with him, but not in a friendly way, if you know what I mean. He claimed that Diddy would do weird stuff like squeeze his back and walk around without clothes when he knew that Rod was right there, which was inappropriate and kind of creepy. Rodney started feeling like Diddy was trying to group him into some kind of affair, which he thought was seriously messed up. Child, even Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, spoke on this drama and pretty much said the same thing.
I could see with a person like Lil Rod, he probably was roughing him up, grabbing him, groping him, you know what I'm saying, acting like he playing with him, but he actually want him to do what he want him to do.
So the horseplay was his way of grooming you in a sense.
Well, that's some new shit. You know what I'm saying? We didn't call it back then. That his horseplay was a way of letting you know I could really hurt you if I wanted to. You get it? I could really hurt you. And that's what that kid probably felt. Yo, why he doing me like that? Oh, he just playing with you. No, he was letting you know if I turn this up, I could really hurt you.
And that was his way of trying to get you to be submissive to him.
Right. He's letting you know, he's putting in your mind, listen here, bro. He's trying to put in his mind, we're playing now. But if I really want to turn this shit up on you, it's on. You ain't got no wins.
According to Rodney, he tried to call Diddy out on his creepy antics, but Diddy just shrugged it off, saying it was all just horseplay, and denying that he had anything sinister in mind, and that Rodney was just reading too much into the situation and denied it. Rod also claimed that Diddy soon came out to directly proposition him, promising to make him win Producer of the Year at this year's Grammys. He didn't stop there because Rodney claimed Diddy made him watch videos of producer Stevie J getting into some messy situations, you know, some hanky-panky with another guy. And it didn't stop there. He said Diddy's Miami crib was the scene of some pretty wild parties with all sorts of shady stuff happening. Rodney even thinks he might have been allegedly drugged and taken advantage of at one of these bashes. Now, I can't say for sure if it's true, but it's definitely suspicious, especially since other women who sued Diddy said similar things. Just saying, it's all a bit fishy. Rodney then dropped another bomb, saying Diddy allegedly spiked the drinks at his parties, especially for some of the younger ladies who were, let's say, not exactly of legal drinking age. But Diddy was not the only one who was named in the lawsuit, because a couple of people were also named, like Diddy's son Justin Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr. Speaking of Cuba, TMZ reported that Jones claims Diddy introduced him to Cuba Gooding Jr. on Diddy's yacht, and Cuba allegedly began touching and fondling Mr. Jones's legs, his upper inner thighs near his groin, the small of his back near his buttocks, and his shoulders. I'm not gonna lie, the part about Cuba was not really shocking, considering his past, and he was rumored to be a constant face at Diddy's parties. And y'all know what has been rumored to happen at Diddy's parties. Now, Rod's lawsuit had people talking about Diddy all over again, because it's the 5th time that he's getting sued in less than 4 months. First, Cassie came forward, and then there were the other 3 women, and now Rod. For obvious reasons, Diddy got another load of bad rep for this because he got dragged for filth on social media, with people calling him out for being creepy toward people who worked for him. But then all of a sudden, people started to focus more on Cuba Gooding Jr. and all the things that Rod alleged in the lawsuit. It was like the conversation shifted from what Diddy allegedly did to Rodney to the part about Cuba allegedly touching Rod inappropriately, and it just got weird.
This lawsuit, he's also, alleging that he met Cuba Gooding Jr. through Diddy on Diddy Yacht. And it even got to a point where he started touching him on his, upper inner thigh near his groin, according to him.
Did you see the picture?
Nah, I didn't get to see it, but
Oh my God. Yo, listen to me, man. I don't know if it was what they call it when you take two pictures and they put it together, and stuff like that. What they call it when they put the pictures together and it don't belong together, but they put it together. Whatever.
Side by side.
Yeah, whatever they call that. Cuban Gooding Jr. was so close to that man. I would thought that was his lady.
This is the picture that Gene was referring to, and yeah, it does kind of look sus. Gene also hinted that Diddy might have put the idea in Cuba's head that Lil Rod was fresh meat.
So you seeing on pictures, do you believe his claims?
Yeah, I believe his claims. Somebody put something in Cuba Gooding Jr. ear that this was fresh meat, or see can you break him, or see can you do something? Because don't no other man be that close to no another man, for that reason. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is all kind of weird, but Cuba seems to be convinced that the only reason that he is now getting dragged is that Diddy is paying the media and pulling strings behind the scenes to get him dragged so as to take attention away from Diddy. That's kind of wild, but if y'all know Diddy, it's not the first time that he has set someone up to take the fall for him. Y'all remember the in 1999 that Diddy and Jennifer Lopez were involved in, and how Diddy almost went to jail for it? Well, at the time, it was reported that Diddy's artist, Shine, was the one who pulled out a gun, fired into the air, and ended up injuring 3 people. Even though Shine was acquitted of the attempted charge, he was convicted on some other charges and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. But what people didn't know at the time was that a witness had come forward to claim that Shine wasn't the only one because Diddy was doing it as well. Also, a ballistics expert testified that the 3 injuries weren't caused by Shine, but by a second person. And Diddy was believed to be the second person, but he was never charged. But hold on, because there's a messy twist here. See, according to Shine, Diddy promised to hire great lawyers to get him out of the mess. But not only did Diddy not hire great lawyers for Shine, but allegedly threw Shine under the bus to take police suspicion off himself. According to Gene, Diddy allegedly paid witnesses to testify against Shine during the trial.
Those people were testifying, they were brought to Puff first, saying that what they saw against Shine and what they saw Shine do. The DA didn't even know those people existed. You understand what I'm saying? Shine said it himself, y'all.
The wild part about this is that Bad Boy Records then dropped Shine when he was in prison. Shine also confirmed that Diddy had betrayed him in a 2020 interview where he said, "Puff apologized. He did apologize to me for that when we met in Paris. He did say that he could have handled it better, but he was under a lot of pressure from the lawyers to throw me under the bus." Well, Cuba now believes that he is now a victim of Diddy's plotting, and he is fighting tooth and nail to save himself. Well, needless to say, but this drama has had a very negative impact on his already messed up rep, because fans have been leaving comments saying, if Cuba Gooding Jr. is at any type of function I'm at, I'm leaving if there's no security, because stuff is going to get unnecessarily wild. I knew Cuba Gooding Jr. was a wild boy when he was in the club yelling, "Somebody suck that baby's D." And I absolutely believe it because Cuba Gooding Jr. is involved. That man is a malicious, wild animal. But y'all let me know how you feel about this situation in the comments below, and then check out this next video.